Hello there, calculus fans. I had some students in office hours tell me they were amazed by this. A little quick calculus fact. I'm going to use some of my same visuals from a previous video. This parabola, which is the height of this tennis ball which I'm throwing, is approximately given by this curve. I'm going to show it here. There it goes. The tennis ball is going up, about at the peak, comes down, caught it. The formula here assumes 3 seconds. It actually took a little less than 3 seconds. So this is slightly inaccurate, but I'm keeping the numbers nicer. A lot of my pre-calculus students might know this formula, this t equals negative b over 2a. And a lot of students come into my calculus class and know this formula, which is perfectly fine, and it does find the x-coordinate of the vertex, which in this case is going to be 1.5 because I'm using 3 over here. And so you can check that. It's t equals. So you have to realize that this is a is negative 16, this is b, and c is 0. And when we're talking about this, we're talking about a parabola like this. In general, the vertex of a parabola is at negative b over 2a when the x value is this. So in this case, you're going to get negative 48, 2, which is this 1.5, which makes sense if I said it's 3 seconds from throw to catch. And then you can plug that in to get the height. The height in this case is 36 feet. For a parabola, there's only one bump. Once you know your derivative rules, the derivative of this can be quickly found. This is 2at plus b. The derivative of this of c is 0. It's a constant. The derivative of b, and I'm just taking the derivative, so this become a 32. If you set that equal to 0, you're going to be finding when the slope is 0. And the slope is going to be 0 exactly when you're at the top, is when your velocity is 0. And these are the slopes. This is the derivative. Slopes are positive, but they're getting smaller. Slope is 0 at the top. If you solve for t, notice what you get. You get 2a is negative b. You get t is negative b over 2a. And the student said, oh, my mind was blown. I never really thought about that. I always say this, but this is where this comes from. There is no vertex formula without a bit of understanding of calculus. I guess there's probably other ways you could think about and derive it. The point of this is not about the vertex formula. It's about the idea that I can now give you anything. You could tack on some other things, a t cubed, an e to the t, whatever the function is. If there are bumps, places like this, and there can be many, it's going to be at a place where the derivative is 0. Now, whether or not we can solve that equation might be sort of tough, but we can use the solver. This is the technique for finding bumps on graphs. You take the derivative, you set it equal to 0. So what you've been doing in your pre-calculus course with learning about parabolas was just the tip of the iceberg.